a little over a year now. I just wanted to talk to you about some of the issues that I think have plagued the game for long enough, and man, it's just killing the game for me. First off, the hackers, bro. How do we still not have an anti-cheat for the game? That's ridiculous, bro. Call of Duty, you can look this up. I just did a quick Google search. Call of Duty makes 2.98 million a day. So they're making money. So you're telling me they don't have the time or the effort, or they don't want to put a good anti-cheat in the game? That's just ridiculous to me. That this game has gone too far with not having one. But I mean, Cold War is about to come out, so do you think that they're really gonna do anything about it now? Nope. When has Call of Duty or Activision or any of these studios ever really cared about what the community says and has addressed, you know, some of the issues? They rarely do it, man. And it's ridiculous because how does it just go this long and like no one's doing anything about it? You have the money, you have the resources, you can definitely do it. You have the people working. So what's really the issue, man? Like, that's just ridiculous to me. Next, I want to talk about the maps. Bro, I don't know what it was about this game, but it was just like they would release, or the game came out with maps and they were all right. It wasn't really that big of a deal. I know Piccadilly, everyone hated that map. They hated that Azure Cave map. Honestly, those weren't too big of deals. My big issue was it was like we were playing Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare back in the day. It was like we were just playing that. We paid $60 for this brand new game, 2019. How many years later since the original Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2, and they just keep releasing old ass maps. To me, that's just boring. That's just lazy. Like, make new maps. I've been saying that every time they release a new season and they come out with a new, like 1 or 2 new maps, but then they come out with how many old maps that we've played for how many years over and over again. Man, it just wasn't fun. I'll say that. Next, I want to talk about the I want to say it's the net code, but how many times have you've been in contact with somebody and you were shooting back, returning fire, you knew you were going to lose the gunfight if you didn't go take cover, or you didn't even have to be in a gunfight. You could just run around the corner and then boom, you're dead. Then in the kill cam, it showed they killed you before you went around that corner, but on your screen, you were clear around the corner and you were in cover. It doesn't make any sense. Why don't they? I mean, we know why. But I was going to say, why don't they address that? Like, that to me is like so annoying, and it's like, it's not game breaking, but playing the game for over a year now and it's still happening. It's just ridiculous. Now, I already know how some of you guys are going to think about this next topic, but the campers. And you can all say, oh, you know, you just get good at the game, kid, you know, campers are easy to deal with, but there's no amount of reaction time or skill, I guess, if you're playing hardcore, for instance, because I played a lot of hardcore, search and destroy, and dom, and if somebody's mounted on a corner and you're playing hardcore, there's no amount of reaction time that you can have to get shots on him before he gets shots on you. And it was like they bred this game they punished people that moved because the footsteps were so inconsistent. That's one of my other topics too. The footstep audio is just so hit and miss sometimes. Like, sometimes you can hear someone coming from damn near halfway across the map. Sometimes someone can walk up right on you and you'll be just as surprised as them when they see you. Well, unless they're hunting for you, but that's, to me, that was just so irritating. How many times have you gotten like snuck up on and you're over here shooting at other people and then someone just walks right next to you and claps you? That's just ridiculous, bro. Like, come on. How many people have complained about it thus far. You know what I mean? Like, it's just ridiculous to me. One of my big issues, because I play on, or another issue for me, I play on PS4 right now, and I plan on getting a computer later on, but there was no field of view slider for console players. To me, that was so frustrating because you have games like Battlefield 5, which came out a year prior to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, and that had a field of view slider for console players. And just being able to see more, like I remember this one time, I was standing on a roof and I was shooting down at this one dude, and literally like a foot out of my field of view range, there was a dude standing right down and sniped me in the head. And I'm thinking, oh damn, this dude just sniped me from across the map. You know, GG to that guy. And then I watched the kill cam. He wasn't even standing right underneath me. But if I had a field of view slider, you know, maybe I would have seen him. But you don't get that option. And it's like you're going up against PC players, and I know you could turn off cross-platform, but you're going up against PC players that have that advantage. And I'm just thinking, like, well, why don't console players have that? How many times is like you've been peeking around a corner, you see somebody, and you go and watch the kill cam after you died, and it's like they're looking at your whole body, and you can't see anything because your field of view is so narrow and so shrunk in. It's like, I don't know, I felt like it was too claustrophobic, and having that field of view slider as an option for everyone makes it an equally balanced, at least in that aspect of the game. Man, another topic, I was just, how many times, bro, have you been in firefights with people and they have a Harrier in the air and you can't hear anything just because that thing is blowing in your headphones? You can't hear anything. All you hear is the jet above you. And I mean, I get it, you know, realistically, if the jet's really hovering right there, you're not going to hear anything. But again, this is a game, and it's a game based on you need to be able to hear the more prevalent threats, because if you're running cold-blooded, you really don't have to worry about the Harrier. But if you can't hear anybody because the Harrier's just blowing out your eardrums, then that's just ridiculous, man. The 725, bro. How long was that gun just the king of the game? Shooting people across the map with a double-barrel shotgun. Not even the slug rounds. Well, okay, across the map is kind of ridiculous, but at some ridiculous range. Slug round, yeah, I mean, I guess I could travel that far. But, I mean, still, that was kind of ridiculous. Another topic. Next topic, I guess. Skill-based matchmaking. Man, you can't even turn the game on and just have a good time. You can if you're willing to, I guess, just deal with the game and all the issues that it has. But for me, the skill-based matchmaking, it felt like every game was like an MLG tournament. Like, why am I over here stressing over just this game where it doesn't have to be like that? It's just they want that to cater to the new players. And I mean, I get that, you know, you have to cater to new players, but how long has Call of Duty been out? Bro, this game has been out for 10 plus years. I don't remember exactly when the first game came out, but it's been out long enough. And man, it's just every game is an MLG tournament. Bro, where's the casual players? This game's been out for 10 plus years, and man, I don't know. It's just, it gets annoying. I'll say that. Another topic, man, the meta guns. And you know, I'm not a meta slave, but if you're not using the meta guns, you're really putting yourself at a disadvantage. The Graw back in the day, when that season was, when the Graw was like the king of that season, it was like we're only dying from the Graw, and then it turned to the Bruin, and the Bruin was king for how long? Man, it makes it to where there's no variety. You don't want to use other guns. You don't want to do other things, be creative, because if you're not using the meta, it's like you're just putting yourself at a disadvantage. And to me, that's like, there's no good weapon balance. Like, if you want to be creative and stuff, you gotta go play hardcore because everyone has 30% health. But if you're playing like Warzone, you might as well use the meta guns to try and get a win. Like, to me, that just it diminishes the game, because it's like, well, if I'm only gonna use this one gun because I know it's gonna do the job better than all the other guns, then there's no reason to use any of the other guns. My next topic is the TTK, the time to kill in the game. It was just it's too fast. Point blank period. It makes it feel like, and I was just telling my brother this the other day, that it makes it feel like it's kind of like a sports game, like a very fast-paced, like, war game, I guess you can say. And not even, I can't even really say like a war game. It just feels like it's built for the MLG, the Major League Gamers. Like,
RTB for resupply.
It makes it feel like it was only built for them those fast-paced games, and it doesn't have that immersion factor. I played a lot of, well, back in the day, I played Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I played Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3. I played Black Ops 1. I played World at War. And those are the last games that I played up until this Call of Duty, because I started playing Battlefield back in the day, and I was like, yo, this game actually feels like, I guess what you could say a war would feel like in a video game sense. It was immersive, and I feel like this game does not have that at all. And, you know, just playing this and not really, I'm gonna be honest, I love Battlefield more than I like Call of Duty, and I stopped playing Call of Duty because of how much more fun I was having on Battlefield, and Battlefield not having a new game that came out, and it still doesn't have a new game, and it's supposed to come out next year, but I mean, we'll see how that game goes. But it was like there was no competition, so everyone was playing Call of Duty, but it didn't feel immersive to me, this Call of Duty game, and no real Call of Duty really ever has. It was, to me, it was like if you really wanted to play a real fun game and enjoy it and feel like you're really there, in a sense, then you're gonna go play Battlefield. If you want to just play like this Twitch shooter and just deal with the crazy community, then you go play Call of Duty, you know? Man. But to switch topics, I think the biggest thing that kept me with the game is just the fact that there was no other real first-person shooter that was like competing with it for so long, and honestly, it was just Battlefield didn't have a game out, and I was still playing Battlefield 5, but you can tell like the numbers in the game, just trying to find a lobby sometimes, it just wasn't it. And the thing that kept me on Call of Duty is just because all my friends were playing it, just playing with the boys, and no matter how much you're dealing with all the stupid stuff that I've mentioned before, you're still having fun talking trash with your boys, and you know, you'll make a team talk trash because you know you probably lose like the first 2 rounds of search and destroy, and then you go and sweep them the next couple rounds and you win the game, and the last round they leave the game. That is like one of the best feelings in this game, and that's like one good feeling other than like winning a Warzone match. But even then, like, man, it was just, this game to me, it just had so many things stacked against it in my eyes. Because to me, like, being a Battlefield player, it was just so much better in my eyes. And to me, it was like, why are people even still playing Call of Duty? Like, this game has consistent problems every year that you hear about. It has consistent problems throughout the game's life cycle that don't get fixed. And it's like, what do people do? They just go and buy the next one. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not gonna buy Cold War for a while just to see what it's like, because I was excited when this Call of Duty was coming out, because I was like, oh yo, this game looks actually pretty good, you know? It looks like a step above what like Black Ops 4 was, or Black Ops 3, or Infinite War, all those types of Call of Duty games. I was like, okay, it's going back to like its roots, you know? Maybe this game will be fun. And I mean, there was some fun times, don't get me wrong, but there was a lot of bad times, and to me, just dealing with that every time you play the game, it just diminishes the game. It doesn't make it to where you want to even go play it. Like right now, I just got Star Wars Squadrons, and to me, that game is fully immersive. It feels like you're really flying like an X-Wing, and you get rewarded when you get a kill. To me, Call of Duty, you don't get that at all, and I don't know. This is just the course of how the game is, and obviously it's not going to change. Cold War is about to come out in a couple months, and my prediction for that game is going to have all the same problems, all the same issues, and people are gonna complain about it, and nothing's gonna get done. So to me, it's like, why are we even spending $60 every year on this game? Countless money in the store in the game, which, I mean, let's be honest, it's pretty pointless. You don't really have to do any of that. But people spend countless money on this game, and it's continually just bad. Like, and then you have a game like Star Wars Squadrons, albeit the game just came out, but it was only $40, and honestly, I feel like it was a better game than Call of Duty. A full price game that's constantly making money every day, 2.98 million a day, and it still has all these issues, man. I just can't wait for the next Battlefield game. When I get a computer, I plan on playing some squad and watching some videos on YouTube about that. And to me, that's another game that looks really immersive, and I can't wait to check that out. I can't wait to not pick up Call of Duty ever again, because Battlefield finally came out with a new game with these next generation consoles. But if you liked the video, man, make sure you leave a like on the bottom. If you have a comment, hey, let me know what you got to say. Let me know what your thoughts are on Call of Duty. I want to hear it in the comments, bro. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and stay tuned for more content. I appreciate you all. Thank you.